There's no single best AI model. There's a best model for a specific task, at a specific cost, at a specific speed. Learning to match the model to the job is one of the most underrated skills in the whole space. Engineers waste money on it, PMs waste credibility on it. So let's get it right. Every major lab now offers a family of models, not a single model. Anthropic has Opus, Sonnet, Haiku. OpenAI has a GPT family plus their reasoning model. Google has Gemini tiers. The pattern is the same across all of them. There's a frontier model, a balanced model, and a fast, cheap model. And there's usually a reasoning variant that thinks longer before answering. Here's how to think about it. Frontier models, the biggest ones, are for hard problems, complex analysis, and ambiguous tasks. Long documents, anything where being wrong is expensive. They're slow and more costly per token, and they hallucinate less and reason better. If a senior person at your company would need an hour to do the task, use the frontier model. Balanced model are the workhorse. Most production traffic should run on these. They are fast enough to feel responsive, cheap enough to use at scale, and good enough for the vast majority of real tasks. Drafting emails, summarizing meetings, classifying tickets, generating first pass code. Default here and only step up when the task demands it. Fast, small models are for high volume, low stakes work. Tagging, routing, simple extraction, anything where you are going to run the model thousands of times and the task is genuinely simple. The economics only make sense at this tier when you are operating at volume. Reasoning models are separate axis. They take longer because they think before answering. Use them when the task involves multi-step logic, mathematics, scored with tricky edge cases or planning. Don't use them for write me a tweet. You're paying for reasoning you don't need. Let me make this concrete. Here's a task. Summarize this earnings call transcript and pull out the 3 biggest risk management mentioned. I'm going to run it to 3 models. The first cheap one, the balanced one, the frontier one. Watch the time, watch the output, and then look at the cost difference. The fast one is 20 times cheaper but misses the subtle risks. The balanced one is the right call for almost any real workflow. The frontier one catches one extra nuance, but for the most use cases, the nuance isn't worth the multiplier. A few rules of thumb that will save you money and time. Start with the balanced model, almost always. Only step up when you have seen it all fail on the actual task. Not because you're nervous. For high volume internal tooling, benchmark the cheap model first. You'll be surprised how often it's good enough. And the cost difference compounds fast. Reasoning models are not always better, they're better at reasoning. For creative writing or empathetic responses, they can actually be worse than the standard model. And finally, models change. The model that was best 6 months ago is not the model that's best today. The lab ships new versions constantly. Don't lock your mental ranking in. Rerun your test every few months. The meta skill here is treating model selection as a real engineering decision, not a brand preference. The people who get this right ship faster, spend less, and build better products. The people who don't default to whatever they use first and never question it.